Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget like, comment, subscribe. All of that stuff helps us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. If you are interested in joining our community or joining any of our games that we do have open slots to as of now, be sure to reach out to me and let me know, or you can join our Patreon listed down in the description below. Alrighty, Lily, what happened last session?
Last time on Into the VELVIN Thick of It, the group decided to lay low for a while, taking some downtime to themselves. Each had their own set of goals, which I can't remember everyone's downtime, so I'm just gonna kind of glaze over that one a bit.
Yeah.
But after the downtime, a man approached Starosta Goldie. He was dressed fancifully, and he was wondering where Weasel the Volstrucker was. The Starosta brought the party in, as this was a conversation that they all should be a part of, and we learned that this man was someone who formerly worked for Weasel, and after some investigation, learned that Weasel, who being the evil Volstrucker guy he was, would often modify this man's memory to keep him working for him and doing jobs of gathering information. We learned that this man was a hypnotist named John, who was an expert at gathering all sorts of info for Weasel. And after some more investigation, including the interrogation of the corpse via a clever mix of science, speaking with the dead, and a disguise, the party learned that the information was sent to a man or woman or person simply called the Handler. And that's who the party decided that would be their next goal, as this handler had the information John was looking for, and the party figured that if they could deal with the handler, they could get more information on the Empire, maybe stop some bad things from continuing to happen, etc. Before they can really tread on that pull that thread, however, they were approached by another person that came to the Starosta for help, a wild gnome named Herwin. Herwin had an issue with his tribe/clan that they were being assaulted by mold after an oopsie of magic occurred. And that mold became can't remember what it's called, Shambling Mound. And thus, after trading things, which to them was simply some platinum coins, so nothing much, the group decided to take this job on the way to find the handler.
All right. So, you all sleep through the evening to better prepare yourselves in the morrow, and wake up bright and early to a very little but loud fist banging on your doors. Hey, everyone ready in there?
I am. Yeah. I'm coming.
I'm ready.
All right. Everyone good to go then, I suppose.
Just keeps banging on your door.
Lily is gonna, since she's awake, she's gonna go up next to him, look at him, and then join him in banging.
There's more of them. They're multiplying.
I'm going to open the door and kill them. No.
Roll initiative. All right.
Opening the door.
So yes.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, it's like almost sun out.
Right. Let's. Well, I'm good to go.
All right. Yeah. Good. Cool.
Put the brace on here.
And he like just walks out of the building. Wooden caves are crappy. I don't like them.
I'll go get the cart ready.
Yeah, I've already gotten it ready. Oh, I've already gotten it ready.
Well, aren't you up and early?
Okay.
Right. Well, let's go then, everyone. We can do breakfast in the cart, I suppose.
Yep,
Yeah.
that sounds like fun.
All right.
So, you all gather your things together and head out into the open world. So, let's bring you all over to this map, right? Zemni Fields. Alrighty. Now, you're all leaving Pride's Call for the first time in a while at this point, heading out into the open world and venturing forth in order to find whatever malice awaits you inside of this little area. Oh, I should probably update your map, shouldn't I? You know what that is? You know what that is? You know what that is? Do, do, do.
Oh, that's how you spell Velvin.
Yeah, you can look at the stream.
I had it spelled wrong.
Yeah, that happens. And Zadash. That is everything you all are aware of in this continent as of now.
Oh, so is that a distance, like actual distance?
Accurate.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's really far.
right. So this is all right.
All right. So, you all, you've been traded properly for helping us. That's good. You have a weird contraption, so we're not walking. Looking at your cart,
No.
No.
I'll be faster.
It's got a device known as wheels.
I know what a wheel is.
But you don't know what a house is.
Insight.
Go for it, Kurt. Go for it.
Okay. 14.
He seems to believe what he is saying.
He knows what a wheel is. I'm gonna say it in
Yeah,
halfling.
that's- What the fuck? Okay. So, we're heading over there. Yay, let's go.
Right.
And he like sits on top of the wheel.
No.
On your cart.
Inside the contraption, as you called it.
Inside the little bucket between the wheels.
Not a moron. Gets off and climbs into the back of it.
Clearly.
Never seen a cart, but he knows what the shit bucket is. Okay.
Yeah. Before we go though, too, let's just make the journey a little bit faster.
And Lily's gonna cast Longstrider, or she's gonna replace some of the horseshoes on the horses that are, pulling the cart. So, but they move just slightly faster,
Wait, you can do that?
Holy shit!
Hmm.
A creature. Fuck it, I'll allow
Oh wait,
it.
no, I can actually just cast at a higher level and it gets 2 creatures. And we have 2
Yeah.
horses and a donkey, but the donkey
Yeah.
can catch up.
I mean.
Right, fine. I'll cast it one more time for the donkey.
So a first level in a second.
Yes.
Oh, he's just being
All right,
dragged
cool. So-
along behind us.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, these things move really fast.
It only
Holy
lasts
fuck,
for
I
an
never
hour,
realized that
but
was- You are actually the first person to ever do that
for a horse?
in my game.
Hmm.
Yeah. People just ignore that horses can do shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, wait till I use this on one of the horses.
Anyways, you all begin venturing out into the Velvin Thicket. Now, the journey is going to take you a couple of weeks at minimum to get there. It's a very, very far away location that does not have any easily discernible routes out there into it. You're going to be going through some open plains, across a couple of bundles of forestation, and over some hills and through some woods.
Just one thing. I seem to recall last time we discussed maybe using the ship to get there during the night, so we could still travel aboard the ship during the nighttime.
That would cut down your time.
Can we
a
take
lot,
the
yeah.
cart onto the ship?
So long as you have somebody who can deconstruct the cart and then reconstruct
Oh,
the cart
Lily, got
quickly.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fairly sure Lily's got that sort of like. There are like things, devices that
Well,
Right. Between Lily and Bernie, it can happen very quickly.
Oh, this is gonna be our first time on the ghost ship since we got it.
Yeah.
So, are we all doing this?
By the way, Joey, I'm sorry to ask you. How long did you say again? A week or weeks?
2 weeks.
weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 2 weeks of travel without the ghost ship.
Okay.
That was the calculation, without a ship that will beeline it over there all night long.
Okay. Now, because I'm going to whisper something to you that Lily would want me be making during those weeks.
Okay. What are you about to say, Bernie?
just wanted to, because Miriam has the anchor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Technically, the only person who knows that is Tolsha.
you've already told the group.
Oh, I
that you
did?
have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Did I do that last session?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think you
okay.
did. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. So, Miriam, how I seem to recall something about this ship, that there was some sort of effect on those who get on board it, or do you have? Is that not an issue at all, or? do we need to
That
be-
seemed to be part of the curse about the captain tied to it. The artifact simply conjures the ship, as far as my research has deduced.
All right. Well, I guess we're doing this then.
So,
I finished learning Thieves' Cant from Kurt during the week.
finish learning it from Kurt.
Yeah,
during
because
the
Kurt
week?
learned.
Kurt, you completed, right?
Yeah, I finished it. I learned it.
Are you going to charge her?
Come on, salesman.
Yes.
Usually costs 10 gold a day.
Oh god, I feel bad about that one.
Is that an N7 jacket?
Yeah, it is. I love this thing.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
He's been wearing that for like a couple weeks now.
I wear this thing everywhere now. I love this thing. It's so comfy. It's super expensive though.
It looks good.
Oh, thank you. Do you know Zebnian?
I do not.
What languages do you know? Maybe because he'll cut you a deal.
I know Beast Speech, Undercommon, Elevation, Draconic.
Let's do. Is Draconic spoken a lot in the Empire? I don't know Wildemount that well.
You don't know.
Oh,
Well, do you know Zemnian?
that was the next language I was gonna start learning.
But you haven't really studied it enough to like be knowledgeable.
Yeah,
about the
I only
culture
got like a
yet.
weekend.
That's like a second year study type of thing. So like, you need at least 4 weeks in to know that.
Can you
Yeah.
learn something while you're teaching something?
No.
Say it back to me in a different language. Okay. Okay. You're teaching me Draconic later. Please can't have fun.
Very well.
All right. So, the first night of traveling, everybody. The evening rolls around, and you see Marion. Marion, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna take the anchor.
Sailor Moon style?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the anchor, swing it, like throw it into the sky, and just pull the ship out of the clouds. if I can do that.
Sure. You all watch this large, ghostly anchor fly up into the air and disappear from sight. And as it comes pulling it back down, you all watch as this large, incredible ghost ship appears over your heads. As that's the same ship you all remember on the boat. The gnome looks up. Is that gonna kill me?
No. As long as you
Probably
don't
not.
anchor it.
or as long as you don't anchor it.
It's pronounced anger. Okay.
And try not to fall off.
Yeah. And he will jump onto the chain to start climbing up as you all watch a dock lowers down from the vessel to the ground to all of you.
Yeah, Lily's just gonna walk up the dock at the same pace as the gnomes climbing.
So, everybody, as you are climbing the dock on top of this floating ethereal ship, there is no crew on this ship any longer. There's no people manning it. You do see the oars on the side begin paddling as Marion instructs it on which direction to go. Keep in mind, Marion, you can only give it a cardinal direction and it will go that direction. There's not a whole lot of control here.
Got it.
So if it goes past your destination, you'll have to turn back around and go. But so long as somebody's awake, they can tell it to move or anything else like that. They just need to be holding the anchor.
Mm.
Ooh, that means no sleep for you.
Well,
I mean, for the first day, we're getting a whole 8 hours of travel done. Don't necessarily need to be awake for that. How fast does this thing go again?
I gave you the handout.
Oh.
And not to mention, you can technically sleep on the cart during the day and then just stay awake at night.
Yeah, it only
Ultros
supplies to
anchor.
30, so
It's moving at like a slow pace of you all riding on a cart.
and
But it is also a beeline. It can go over any objects. So
it's from dusk to dawn. So how many hours is that?
well, you're in the winter months, which means dusk is around 7-ish. Because it's early winter, Cress. And dawn is around 7, so like 12 hours.
12 hours. Okay, that changes my calculations.
Yeah. You can end it early and get off. It'll still just be there, but
All right, it can travel 360 miles a night. Holy shit, how far away are we from the forest?
It was 120 miles or something.
Holy shit, we'll get there before the fucking days.
because it's a straight line, yeah.
Okay, I'll stay up until we get to the forest.
Guys, you unlock slow fast travel. Yay.
Holy shit, why weren't we using this before? Holy
Well, I mean,
I
this
don't
is
know.
basically like the fast travels from MMOs where, you know, you go to like the guys like, hey, I can give you this griffin to fly you to the city.
Yes.
I know why, because this whole ship is a giant glowing ship at night. You can't hide it.
In the open sky, it shines bright like a diamond. So,
So we'll roughly.
Marion, you're staying up all night to make sure you can get to the Velvin Thicket and not go past it.
I'll stay up with
Only
Marion.
6 hours, if my math's right. Yeah.
Sure.
I gotta ask
So-
Marion some questions regarding magic, so I'll just be up
Okay.
with her.
Please, go ahead.
Just kind of doing it in character. More questions about the encode thoughts and the just the memory stuff to see what he knows and like applications, that sort of thing.
It's still a relatively new spell for him to know, so he doesn't know all the intricacies. Like, he didn't know you could store a memory into an item and give it to someone, apparently. That's new to him.
That's okay. He'll just be picking your brain for a bit.
All right. So, by the time you all get onto the ship and fly for 6 hours, you command the ship to stop.
Right outside the thicket. Because we're gonna need him to tell us where in the thicket to go. This must be a trip for him because he just got here in a day.
Oh, he spent like 2 months or something walking.
Also, that stuff Lily gave him is pretty strong.
All right, guys. There is a new handout for you all to utilize that little marker that is on the map. It is in the handout section called Here. All of you can control this marker, okay?
Okay.
So you drag that marker where you want it to stop, because you have free range here. Like, it's just, have fun.
I can't control it. I can't select it anyways. That's
Oh,
probably.
you dragged a new one.
Oh.
There you go. And if everybody's going to be controlling their own, just mark it with the color that is your color, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you want to stop right there? Yeah, John?
I'm sending you a quick thing real quick, Joey.
Discord or...
Which do you prefer?
If it's longer, Discord.
Okay.
So we don't need to be on the lookout for any like airship pirates or anything, do we?
Roll me a D100.
You had to say something.
Wait, no. Think of it this way. If there are airship pirates, we can take their ship.
Yeah.
like to
Okay,
remind
so roll 20 is really lagging here.
Really?
Yeah. I wrote like the command to roll a d100 like 20 seconds ago and nothing's happened.
I think that's on your end. You might have to like close it and refresh it or something.
Oh, no. It's better. 66.
Oh, so
Ooh,
close.
66.
The neighbor
You
of
were
the beast.
3 away. You were 3 away. No, there are no ghost battleships up here that you have to worry about. But anyways, you travel through the evening, and Marion, you get the vessel to just hover there. Everybody else, because of your early start to the evening, you got to go to bed very quickly. The ship is not warm at all, so you have to bundle up a lot. There's literally no wind resistance from the vessel itself. You just magically stay on it. So being up this high, it is freezing cold. But all of you have nice jackets designed for this. And nice pride silks that I assume all of you would have commissioned while you were there.
I got my nice new wizard robes.
Because they are like the nicest silks in all of the land.
And if anything, probably only Lily and Miriam are the ones that are like really okay with this weather.
So, everybody, you wake up, go on top of the vessel, and look down at this incredibly large forest. Bernie, I assume you're the one who's holding the map of the territory, and
Sure.
since you're the one proficient in it.
Yeah. Well,
I am. I have cartographer.
Oh, Tolsha. She's cartographers,
Oh,
you're land vehicles.
yeah. I wasn't sure. If,
Or water vehicle,
like,
land vehicle. Yeah.
Wait. Does this count as a water vehicle?
It has the stats of a galleon.
Yes.
Very happy.
Yeah, technically, there is water in the air, kind of.
You want to start that train of thought? But anyways, Tolsha, you look at the map, look down, look at the map, look down. Holy fuck, you got here all in one night. That's pretty fast.
We're actually here already. This seems surprisingly quick, though.
Did you have any doubts?
It is very visible.
Also, if someone's not awake to tell it to stop, it would have kept going for the entire night.
That would have been bad if we landed in the mountains. Or in the Salt Swallow Bog.
It's
By my
fine, I'm sure.
calculation,
You should probably put it down on the ground before it disappears, though.
we have 6 more hours, but sure.
So you all get off the vessel, climbing down back to the land of the mere mortals beneath you.
How's the gnome dealing with the fact that we're outside his house at this moment?
He's looking at all of you like you're crazy.
I mean, couldn't Harwin just point us to where we need to go from the ship and then we land above so we don't have to trek through the forest? Or do we have
You'd
to
have
go
to
through
cut
the
through the
forest?
trees, which I don't think.
Sure, it looks much different from up there than down here.
Yeah,
You,
that was
do you know
fast.
where we are?
Yes. It looks like we're by the thicket. Suddenly.
Yep. Sounds about right.
So you all can teleport then.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you see, that's what the wheel did.
You all know what teleportation is, right?
Yes.
teleport would have been much more efficient, but I cannot do that yet. We simply
More
traveled fast.
Well, anyways,
All right. Well, I thought I had more time to talk to you all, but since we're here,
I mean, you can still talk to
there's
us.
a right. That's what I'm. He looks incredibly nervous right now. Going to do. So, full disclosure, I wasn't completely honest with you.
Well, turn the ship
I
around.
wanted to wait until you were far enough away that you couldn't turn back.
But that, now you see we can just turn around and leave.
Right. So, it didn't. Yeah. No, that was an option here. Anyways, we out here in the thicket experiment with a lot of magic. A lot of magic. Wild magic. Arcane wild magic.
Sounds like fun magic.
It is. Yeah.
Very
And
dangerous.
I have a buddy who lives outside the thicket. And she wanted to warn me about some of the dogs that were coming here to try to find out what's going on in the thicket for some reason, something about a war, I don't know. And I tried creating sentinel creatures to watch over the edges of the forest that would kill any of them that came here.
Did it work?
So you lied to us.
I didn't give you the whole truth.
So you lied to us.
Yeah, so you didn't pay us enough for our job either.
Well, I mean, technically, he just omitted the truth, not lied. There's a difference. I do to Miriam a lot.
We have the Shambling Mounts. I tried doing a spell to make them. The problem was I didn't realize that controlling them would be that hard. And they're emanating a spore that seems really dangerous to those of us that live there. He unbuttons his shirt and reveals half of his body, which is covered in mushrooms from his arm all the way over his chest. I was there for about a week, and this happened.
Great.
Right. So how are we supposed to battle spores?
Wind and fire.
Well, the spores really did this after I was there for a long time. but they seem to be coming off of the mounds, and more appropriately, the area I was experimenting in, the fungal growth.
May I? And I reach towards one of the mushrooms.
Yeah, sure. Ah,
And I'm going to
Ow.
cast Identify on this, see if it's got any weird properties to it.
okay. This is a bloated spore. A magical spore that, if somebody were to breathe in, would cause them a lot of pain and cause them to be poisoned. And it seems to be capable of bursting. Like, the spore is very bloated. Yep. Ow, that hurt.
No one touch these. They
Oh,
are
you said-
primed to explode a poison.
Well, I'll be fine
Um,
then.
And I have something that could assist.
I
Well,
hand
really-
the mushroom to Tolsha, the one who will not get killed or hurt by this.
Yes, Lily?
And I also have something, although I didn't prepare it today, but it would be useful.
Useful if you had it prepared.
I mean,
How was that comment helpful?
Wait, was that as Herwin or was that the DM?
That was Herwin and the DM.
Oh, okay.
well, I mean, I'm still in the middle of my daily preparation, so I can really quickly get that set up.
What do you have that can help, Lily?
This and
She'll pull up a. Damn it! I just saw it. And it's a vial, but inside is like some bits of brown hair that she got from someone, maybe.
Does this brown hair happen to have little bits of pink towards the tip?
Possibly.
So you gave her blood, you took hair. Got it.
No. Lily didn't give her any blood.
You took my hair, yet you're unwilling to give me blood.
I never said this was your hair. This could be some sort of fiber from any sort of creature. Don't be silly.
I can see my dye at the end of it.
Well, then maybe that's why it turned the mutator that color.
I should know. I made that dye myself out of nightshade.
That would explain the shits I got when I was testing this out.
This is good knowledge to know.
Yeah, it took me a while to get some sort of formula to counteract the nightshade part.
All right. So thank you for doing the actual math, Bernie. As a non-American, I expect you to understand miles per hour much better than us.
I just found an
So yeah,
online
fast forward. It's
calculator.
been a week.
Oh,
You're there.
it has been a
Yeah,
week to
cool.
get there.
Yeah, it's been a week to get there. Instead.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
forgot to count that
'cause-
it was going by rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Please can't
In
now.
that case, yeah, we would get some conversation. Joey, if that's the case, would I be able to complete that item I whispered to you?
A week of the downtime. Did you purchase all of the necessary materials to craft
I
it?
figured that I would have been able to use the silk from the silkworms to do it, but if not, I could. It's only 50 GP.
I'd say still buy another like 20 GP worth of stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So, yeah, I found out about all of this. I may have pissed off some of the other locals who lived nearby. They don't really like me anymore. And I wanted to get this situation fixed before all of the, well, other tribesfolk found out what happened. It's a good thing we got here so fast.
Yep.
During the week, if he's shown us the spores beforehand, could I have attempted to remove curse to see if that cures it on him?
Sure, and it does not. This is a poison. It is not a curse.
Then
Oh, yeah.
could I also attempt a lesser restoration?
Does that remove
It
a
does
poison?
remove a poison.
Cool. It removes it from him.
Okay, so it looks like my ability to cure conditions can cure the poison. It's not going to be resistant to it. However, I'm limited on that. So I would recommend you take the concoction Lily has prepared.
Yeah. Well, for maximum effectiveness, it would be good to take this once we get closer, because it only lasts about an hour. Oh, and Bernie, on the way here, I made you this. And she,
As I mentioned, chat, she presents you a bundled cloth.
Okay. Thanks. What's this?
As you unfold it and stuff, what it is a cloak. And once you put it on, Lily will will just, I don't know, Joey, what would you say is it like a command word thing for that item? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll tell you like the command word, which is behold in what language is that? In giant, and it'll start to billow because it is a cloak of billowing.
All right. Thanks. This was yeah. Thank you. I'm not sure what does it do exactly?
it does that. See how it's billowing in the wind?
Yes. I mean,
Did you literally?
looks very fancy.
Well, I'd say you definitely look like a superhero.
What's that?
It's like a hero that has like powers and stuff that can't really justify through magical means.
Yeah, not just any powers, super powers.
I see.
Right. Like flying through the open skies and shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not like I got here.
Miriam just looks at himself. he can learn fly.
Right, but we can justify yours. That's arcane. Like, that's easy.
Right. So I just need to learn how to fly by my own will or something then.
I guess. I don't know. Can't justify it.
Well,
See, what he does is more like super villains.
I know, right?
Just quirks an eyebrow. Thanks to the
But yeah,
metaverse, I have a bald head and I'm a science dude.
But yes, if you are still going to help us, which I gave you a good trade for, you should go there.
right.
Are you going to make a marker called there?
Honestly, that would
No,
help.
I'm labeling what it is. The fungal growth,
Okay.
which is about there.
Right. And this fungal growth thing, it sounds very much like something that spreads.
Fungus does that.
Right. So, and you said it took you about 2 months to get here, and we've spent
Right.
1 week to get back. Do you know how fast it expands or spreads?
I can do some mathematics, and he sits down, pulls his satchel over, and pulls out an abacus and starts like going across it. That. Within this amount of time, it either expanded about a 5-mile radius or a 30-mile radius,
Right. Okay.
depending on the winds. But it's been raining, and rain hurts fungal growth a lot. So.
Does it?
Doesn't
Okay.
fungus need wet moisture to grow?
Well, it does, but it doesn't spread further without wind to push the spores. When it's raining, it just pelts it and keeps it in one place.
So, well, it just seems to me like the whole issue here then is we would have to essentially either burn down a large swath of the forest, or I mean, if we, is there some like sort of central I have no idea what to do about this other than fire, essentially. And
well, there's the mound that I was focusing through in order to try to craft them.
So then that would be the primary spreader then.
Right, as well as any of the creatures, they would be the ones that carry it.
All right.
but if they die, would that somehow stop it from? I mean, the places where it's already spread, it wouldn't.
Well, how do I put this? So the fungus attaches to people, right?
Only people?
Well, and other creatures and animals and stuff like that. So they're the ones that carry and spread it. That's kind of what I was trying to do. I was trying to make Shambling Mounds that, like, even if the dogs would attack them, if they attack them back, would explode and poison them to the point where they would take it back and kind of kill everybody who was trying to fuck with us.
Oh, can you teach me that trick about how you make them explode after they die? I could maybe rework that into something for Misty.
I don't think I want to share that with people.
Yes,
This seemed like a bad idea now that I've done it.
Exactly. I mean, you've essentially created some sort of plague, almost, if this were to spread outside.
Yeah.
So, damn gnomes. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's totally legit. We're assholes.
Right.
Kind of sounds like the surest way of getting away from this problem is going to be we execute this fellow here and burn down the forest. Make sure, there's no spread.
Yes, but then we kill everyone and everything else in the forest,
It's
thus...
contaminated, yes, of course.
Well, that
So
seems
I'm seeing the cause and effect of what you're proposing.
It seems a bit harsh.
That's just the obvious solution, but if you had another, please.
I
Right.
really like this guy's dedication.
I
If-
really like it.
If the situation proves so dire that it calls for that kind of desperate measure, I'd say, then then it has to be done, but we need to look into whether or not we can actually either evacuate the people who still live there or try to stop it some other way. But as you say, this can't really be allowed to spread.
Right. It only spreads through the things that are infected by it. So if you kill them, and then, well, you'll probably get some on yourselves, but you said you have that purple hair stuff that stops you from being affected, so you'll be fine.
Yes, I can make plenty more and get it from the source.
Lily says, not looking at Tulsha as she says that.
As she says that, Tulsa comes up with a dagger to get some lily blood.
Jesus.
Well, so long as you're perfectly certain about that concoction and what it does, then I suppose.
I am very confident in the nature of the poison that I made. I just thought I could control the mounds a bit better.
Well, you said a bit better. Does that mean you can control them a little bit?
No.
Okay. Well, let's. I mean, we have a plan. Let's go in there, stop these things. We're just gonna go get into the thick of it, of the thicket.
Right. I will say though that since you omitted quite a bit of information that would be very relevant here earlier, then there's still a matter of compensation for this.
Well, that's what I was gonna get at too. We're gonna just say that he gave us the cover charge to even have the right to claim our services. It's like a surcharge.
You need more of that shiny
a
shit?
lot more.
You lied to what was going on.
Yeah,
it's more
100%
dangerous.
breached the
I
contract you
didn't-
smoked.
Either payment in material forms or reassessing the whole idea of maybe creating some kind of defensive alliance together with Bride's Call.
I have no choice in that matter, so I need to get you more shiny.
I mean,
Okay.
or
I'll try. I can go back to my clan and see if I can scrounge up some more shiny things.
I mean,
Right.
if Bernie's really all for like talking things out and getting that alliance or whatever, and you want to get shiny things, why not get a both? Like, you know, after we do the job, a little bit more shiny things, and also set us up to talk to your leader of the clan or something.
Right.
I mean, I can try to do that, but we're not supposed to let outsiders in, and not for nothing, like, you know, I'm kind of cool with all of you big assholes. They're racist as fuck.
Right. Well, if you can maybe set up some sort of audience, then at least.
Sure. I'll try.
Right.
Just need to figure out what to tell them that doesn't incriminate me. And he just starts walking into the thicket.
And we
Lily
probably have to
follows.
follow him because he needs to show us where to go.
Well, he gave you a point on the map that you should go towards to get. Oh, it'll be easy to tell. All the trees are covered in orange fungus.
Orange fungus.
Yeah.
Does that mean the mounds are orange?
No, they're green.
Okay.
And I got a quick question that just out of character too. Oh, we're leaving the cart right where we landed, right? Or are we bringing that in?
Do you want infected horses? Because that's how you get infected horses.
Yeah, that's how I was.
Infected Kent.
An infected donkey.
Infected ghost silkworms.
Nah.
We'd make them
they're ghosts.
orange translucent silk.
I'm pretty sure they're undead, so they're immune to poison stuff.
Here, I've got an idea. Why don't you guys just leave everything here with me and I'll look after it while you go.
You're coming with us.
Get poisoned and yeah, that. Seems like a fair enough trade.
Lily, you do owe me blood for the hair you took.
What? No.
Yes. You can either give it willingly or I can stab you. Your choice.
Lily just starts running into the forest where. Is Herwin going the direction we're supposed to go, or?
No.
All right, she goes
I
in the direction.
try to grab her
Thank
by
you.
her tail while she tries to run away.
I need sleight of hand check from you and acrobatics check from
Oh
Lily.
no, can I have advantage? Because I probably have had to done this multiple times in the past.
Then she would have advantage as well, so no. Just
Don't!
you both are so fumbly.
I do.
But Lily,
I throw the dagger at
Yeah.
Lily. She's running.
Seems like
Oh,
all of
Jesus
you have
Christ. So
this
you guys
in
are-
hand.
Just enough to like graze her, not to do serious damage.
Roll for
Actually, no, wait.
all right,
Actually,
he's
no.
consenting to it.
I'll instead cast Hold Person.
Oh fuck
my
you! Wisdom save, right?
All right, use all your spell slots now. Go for it. Go for it.
Right. Can we get a bit of I take this matter a bit more seriously, everyone?
If you're not back within like a day, I should probably head back, right?
No, you're coming with us, aren't you?
Why? I'm not immune to poison. I don't possess anything that
Well, we
would
have
be of
the
use. I can watch the horses.
We have Kent for that.
That's my
I
job.
can watch Kent. Hi, Kent.
That's his job. Points at
Actually, the donkey's a girl, but yeah.
I feel like maybe you don't fully trust me. Is that are we getting off on the wrong foot here?
We don't know.
Well, we haven't really known you that long.
It seems like all of you value honesty, yes? So maybe if we're honest with one another, I can get what I'm looking for. You can all go into the forest to die a horrible death, and we'll all come out on top. So
Well, it just seems to me like if you want our assistance in tracking down this handler and doing all that, then it's in your interest to try to keep us alive as well. And if you come along, and then maybe we could, we might trust you some more after we shed blood together, as it were. I mean, battle has a tendency.
Can we do that without the shedding blood part? I really.
I
Well,
mean,
that's
if you
I
go to
didn't
Tulsa-
necessarily mean that literally. It's a
Well, I
figure
mean,
of
this
speech.
one's trying to stab your friend, and I'm just very concerned about that happening to me.
You're fine. You didn't take anything from me.
I mean, I didn't take anything from Bernie, but it didn't stop me from. Yeah, we should probably continue on.
Took a sample from Lily. It just pats her on cheek. Law of equivalent exchange.
So, you're all heading into the forest then?
Can I just can I talk to you for a moment, Bernie?
Sure.
Do you prefer Bernard or Bernie?
Well, it's actually Burren.
Burren. Oh, even better name, I'd say. If we are to kind of start out this leg of the journey with a bit of honesty, I thought it would be a good idea to just be a bit forthright with you. So I took the liberty of going through your belongings last night, and just so nothing was taken, nothing like that. I just wanted to be sure that there was nothing on your person to your own knowledge that you were unaware. And it did not seem that the group as a whole was very forthright when first confronted with the things that I had lost. You seem to be much more to the letter, and I believe I can put a certain amount of trust in you. Hence, I'm gladly sharing this with you now. Just wanted to let you know that nothing has been placed on your person by anybody else, and you did not seem to have any of my other effects either. So I do appreciate your understanding and cooperation. I really do hope that this will be a good step forward for all of us.
Right. Well, it's
And I will not share anything that I did found. I promise.
right. Well, there's nothing really that should be any kind of. Well, just promise me not to do that again.
I look at Bernie for a moment, just evaluating his response. And a smile just comes up on John's face. My friend, I would never. I didn't go through any of your things, but I can tell you are a very honest man, and I appreciate your consideration and the sentiment that you shared.
Right. Thanks. I suppose I do strive to be honest and to the letter, as you say.
Quite boring, I'm afraid, but yes.
Right.
Let's
well, rudeness is uncalled for, I'd say, but
He
let's
smiles
go.
and starts walking back towards the group.
Alrighty. So, you all are entering into the thicket. Traveling through this very large forest, the sounds that you would usually encounter along this type of terrain are deafened by the sounds of rolling thunder and heavy pelting of rain on leaves that are slowly forming into very sharp, prickly edges of the pine style forest that you are entering into. You are sloshing your feet through the thick, heavy grass and mud of this terrain and maneuvering around things carefully, or as carefully as you can. This is a pine forest, so it is considered difficult terrain for everybody who traverses through it. And if you wish to ignore that, you may, but you will take 1d10 piercing damage per mile that you travel from the pines. You get stabbed on edges and shit.
D10.
Yeah. It was that or 2d6, and I went with the d10 just so it could be, like, negligible.
More damage than a spear.
Well,
Well, it's for a mile of traveling.
Yeah, sure.
Death by 1,000 cuts over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Earth Genasi Ranger, is what you're saying.
So does Heavy Armor Master work with that? No.
Sure, yeah, of course. It's piercing damage.
don't
Why not?
worry. Dad's boots will keep me safe. I guess
Right.
I'll take the damage.
Are you all moving at a quickened pace or a normal pace, or are you going to concede to the difficulty?
John intentionally gets stuck on everything that's prickly as he's moving through.
Yes.
I would like to not take the damage, please. Because I can't take 4 of those at max.
Barney, this forest is bullying me.
Oh, well, just try and trick it to go away, like you always do with troubles.
Oh, watch. I'll do it. I'll hellish rebuke a plant.
All right, the forest is now on fire. Pine trees everywhere.
Looks meh. All right. So, it's going to take you probably a day and a half of travel to get over to where the fungal growth will start shifting and changing into view for each of you. As you are moving, what is your marching order? I would like you all to describe that to me. Who's going to be in the lead? Who's going to be beside them? Who's going to be behind them? Since this is a new team dynamic with John here.
I'm sticking close to Tulsha and or Lily since they're the only ones who've expressed a way of handling poison.
I'm
Up front.
I'm also up front, trying to.
Miriam is
find
in
it.
the back.
Lily will be behind Bernie. And I was gonna have Misty lead the way in case there was like, fungal like traps or whatever, but Marion needs a guard behind, so I'm thinking Misty will be rear guard.
So, Misty in the back. I'll let you place her when you get here. And Marion, middle or the back?
The back.
All right. So, John and Tulsha, middle.
Sounds good.
Tulsha?
Yes, and Lily in middle from what she said.
Right. There's going to be 2 middles.
So it's like
There's forward middle and rear middle. Okay. As you all are traveling, you start to notice more and more foxholes in this area. And then, moving in the front, Kurt and Bernie, I would like both of you to roll me perception checks.
Hey, this map looks familiar.
Bernie. there's been no wildlife. And usually in colder climates, there would be some creatures that at this stage of winter's crest would still be active, but there's been less. You also notice there's a few large groupings of mushrooms against some of the trees, and one or two of them that look very strangely like in the middle of a little pathway that you're walking.
Hold up, everyone. I've just sort of realized that, we haven't really seen any signs of any wildlife here, really. No tracks, no...
Yeah, thank the heavens above.
Remains.
Oh my god, I hate animals.
Right. Well, do you see those mushrooms up there in the path ahead?
Yes.
There's a whole bunch
I
of them.
mean, yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's time to like go foraging for food.
That's not what I was going to suggest at all. I mean, if this is... How do we know if these mushrooms aren't part of the whole debacle with the Shambling Mounts and all that?
Well, there's a way we could find out.
I mean, I could talk with plants. I don't know if that extends to funguses. If you really want to try this.
I was going to say send Misty up ahead and step on it, and if it releases spores, then
Well, why don't we take a few steps back, gain some distance, and try and shoot it first? If it is some sort of explosive.
I mean, if you shoot
Or
it,
thing.
if you shoot it, we kill any diplomatic entry we could ever have with these
It's
creatures.
a mushroom.
It might. I mean, I might be able to get it to speak. Can I guess?
Mushroom diplomacy.
Speaks with plants. see
You can.
if this works.
I feel like Kurt's the one that's like tripping, but he hasn't taken anything, which is hilarious.
Just be careful if you see a mushroom cloud or something.
Oh, it's okay. I'll be safe. Don't worry. I'm good at this.
By the way, before this happens, Joey, quick question. So we're just approaching that area where it would be the outside of where Herwin said like is the 30-mile, 1 mile, whatever radius of this fungus, right?
You're within the range of where it might be considerable as a not as great of scenario.
All right, and give her basically. I'm asking just because I want to know if this would be like a good time to give something that only lasts an hour, because I don't want to give him something it lasts an hour, but it only will be useful for like 20 minutes of it when we go in.
So what are you doing? Are you doing it now?
I guess all question, estimating how much longer would we need to go through?
Between 10 minutes ago and up to 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, Lily will save it for now then.
So you're doing it now, or you're saving it?
She'll save it for now. She can only do it twice.
All right. Kurt, you cast Speak with Animals, or Speak with Flora. And then you hear chanting from the fungus. Mushroom King, mushroom
Already it
King,
worked.
Mushroom King, mushroom.
Mushroom King. Mushroom King. Mushroom King.
And the trees are screaming, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Wait,
But very slowly.
okay. So the trees are not happy about this, but the mushrooms, they're so delighted. I'm gonna get a little closer to one and try to talk to it.
Aren't mushrooms technically parasites?
Funguses, sometimes parasites. They could be
Mushroom?
Mushroom King.
Mushroom
King.
Mushroom King. Advantage on the attack roll. 17 to
Oh
hit.
dear God.
It's attacking. I didn't even get it.
The moment you move in range,
Yeah, that hits.
its joyful nature goes, ooh, mushroom. and swings at you with an arm that just shoots out from the mushrooms and slams onto your body. You will suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of poison damage as the mushroom connects with your body and attaches to your arm. Everybody, I would like you to roll me initiative, please.
Damn it,
hellish
we should
rebuke.
have just hear Kent call out for help. I'm pretty sure Kent.
Also, hellish.
We're too
rebuke.
far away from Kent right now. Awesome.
Didn't you already Hellish Rebuke, or are you using another spell slot?
Actually, yeah, no, I'd only have one because it's my warlock spell slot.
You actually use it on the pine tree?
Well, I mean,
Fuck
yeah,
that
It wasn't the tree, it was
it
the
was a bush that stabbed me.
oh wait, oh shit. Oh my
You
god.
all
Hello.
see multiple different mounds start breaking and detaching from the trees. These shambling large creatures opening and closing their mouths as they look over at you, and each of the mushroom spores are extending. You see gnomish features with the large bulbous noses covered in these mushroom spores, as now they are chanting in gnomish, Mushroom King, Mushroom King. This one is currently attached to you, Kurt. What's Kurt's color? Yellow. You said Hellish Rebuke?
I mean, if I use...
You do not get reactions on surprise rounds. So, let me roll their stuff. First up, John. Oh, did somebody not roll? All right, let me get everybody there. John, first up.
Excuse me, sir. Marion, could you move? I'm pretty sure he I hear something. I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs, please let me go back. And attempt to move past Marion.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Get out of the way, please. Do you move?
I don't stop you because I'm in shock
All right, awesome.
that you're doing this.
Half speed.
And surprise round, you know.
Yep. I make it past Marion. A high-pitched squeal, as probably everything in the forest hears me. That is my turn.
This is the guy who wants to go against the Volstruckers.
Holsha.
Well, let's God damn it, Cat. Okay, Spirit Guardians.
Ooh.
Bring out the big guns.
I'm just curious why you're goddamming Kent. And that's a 20-foot radius or 15-foot
It
radius?
is a
15 foot.
15 foot. Get close to me.
Any creatures that start their turn in there or move into it willingly of their own volition will have to make their saving throws.
It will be 15 damage on these. And if they have blood, it's an extra 5. Necrotic.
These are considered plants. They no longer have blood.
Not even the green gooey photosynthesis blood.
They are plants. They do not have blood.
Not even that white stuff that you sometimes see if you like looked in the stem of a dandelion or whatever.
They are plants, not hentai. All right, are you doing anything else?
That was an action. Right? Yes. No. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. I
You
can't
can
do
only
it.
cast
No.
one leveled spell in a turn. You didn't take that feat. All right, so no movement, no nothing.
I'm gonna move so that 5 feet forward. Doesn't Spirit Guardians also make it difficult terrain?
For them, but it's
Yes.
already difficult terrain, so yeah. Alrighty. the Shambling Mounds, as they start detaching from the sides of these trees, you see these large mounds of fungus just fall to the ground. And inside of this one over here, you see a gnomish individual going, "Help!" as they're inside of it, starting to get moved, and the mound will slither through the trees, entering into your radius, and has to give a wisdom
Yes.
save, correct? Oh, not that one. This one. It failed and will suffer 15 points of
Necrotic.
which type of damage? Necrotic damage.
And as soon as it enters, it gets half movement.
Yep. Fix this real quick because it's tying both of the tokens together. Alrighty. And it just crawls through the trees, moving very sluggishly and slowly as it is moving over towards you, and lifts up with its slam, but it had to dash to get to you. The other one is going to move into the radius as well. They're not very smart. And will suffer 15 points as well. I shouldn't have updated it. As it crawls through the area, moving just barely right here, it will look at you, Kurt. Lift up its giant, slimy, gooey arm. Slam it down on top of your head.
Wait, does Kurt understand what it just said? Because
Yes, I
Super
understand
plants?
it.
Yup. Does an 11 hit?
Yes.
$13 points of bludgeoning damage. And it will attempt to
Ouch.
slam you again. For another 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And after both of its arms slam down into your body, it starts moving you towards its torso.
You got this.
And it'll engulf you.
Is that like a save? Oh.
No, if it hits you with two attacks, you are now blinded and restrained and unable to breathe inside of it. Now you have to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of the mound's turns. Alrighty. Bernie.
Right. I'm going to quickly draw my sword and can I, as a move action, just wrap the cloak of billowing around my mouth and nose, just in case things start exploding?
I'll allow that, sure. Bonus action. Why not?
And as a bonus action.
No, I mean, like, it's interact with an object is usually like an action,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like I'd allow bonus action in this instance if you want to like safeguard yourself a little bit more.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite instead.
Ooh, okay.
And hack away at the Shambling Mound that's currently restraining Kurt.
Go for it.
All right. There's my attack. Other.
Now, Bernie, as you are striking towards the creature seems very distracted by something, and you had advantage on the attack.
Oh. Okay. Right. So let me just roll that again. Wait.
So whatever your Searing Smite damage is, because you crit.
Yeah. So that's 2d6 then, and also an extra d8. So that's 21
extra
damage.
D8. No, the crit already compensated the D8.
Isn't that?
That's the 4.
Oh yeah, of
8
course,
plus
yeah.
4.
Duh.
Yep. So it's another 6 points on top of the 12, so 18 points of damage.
Yep.
Ooh, nice little chunk there.
Yep. And let me see. Yep, that's it. Oh, I have a second attack,
All right.
of course.
Yeah. And also, let me look at Searing Smite. I believe it has to make a dex save.
No, it's a Constitution save.
Oh, con save at the start of each of its turns and suffer more fire damage. Nice.
Just post it there. All right, so
Thank you,
that's 6 extra damage then.
Oh, you would have had to have moved up as well. 6 extra damage. Yes. All done?
Yeah, if it's possible, I'll. Well, it's a bit late, but now, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Marion, your go.
I just turned to look at John's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I am going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
So shadows wrap around my arms, getting long, like claw-like pincers. It's a melee spell attack, spell sniper. I can hit that Shambling Mountain from here with it.
Hey! This one over here, right? All right, roll Vampiric Touch's ability and your attack from here.
Damn it, I missed.
9. You reach your hand out towards the Shambling Mound, and you almost collide with the gnomish figure on the inside. Help! As it's moving through the mound. Shit! Something in you told you not to kill something mercilessly, even if it is a gnome.
Jesus.
Well, that's all I can do.
But yeah, 9 misses. Alrighty. But you still have the spell for another
Minute.
5 rounds. Kurt, you are inside the mound.
So I'm dead.
Well, it's on the start of its turn that you're affected.
Okay.
Right now, you are just engulfed.
I guess like trying to get out of it. Athletics or don't think I could say, hey, we're friends of the Mushroom King. Let us go. Big misunderstanding.
That's your call.
I mean, is this one talking? I thought it was just the mushrooms in the trees talking.
No, the moment you moved into initiate, it started going Mushroom King as well. It's your call. How would you like to use your action? To attempt to escape or attempt to persuade?
Okay, we're gonna attempt to persuade it.
Right. So wait, you're saying you're friends of the Mushroom King, so that's a deception check.
That's fine. I hope it.
This will be your action. Your passive check is like what, 23?
Yep. 21.
21. We're friends of the Mushroom King. Mushroom King.
Mushroom.
And like the stomach opens up slightly and allows you out of it.
Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. Bonus action healing word.
Because you're a fucking bard, did that work?
Guys, stop. It thinks we're friends. Yeah, let me use my healing word. I can't believe that worked. That's my turn, guys.
Wait,
It's
isn't
still
this
got
one
a
attached
gnome
to
inside
you?
it.
Yeah, there's a little
Oh no, you still have the gnome attached to you, Kurt. It's still on your arm.
mushroom king. Oh wow, that was a good healing word. Okay.
All right, that's the end of
Yep,
your
that's
turn.
the end of my turn.
Lily.
Yeah, so Lily, like as this was going on, pulled out her like a big old spray bottle as well as a device from before, and she was gonna like weed spray these things. I'm just doing that to show you what it was, but now after Kurt saying don't, she's like confused and is like quick question, Joey, can we hear Mushroom King?
Will say no, none of you understand what they're saying.
Okay.
They're speaking Flora. But I will say this mound is clearly swinging at Tosha still in mid-strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, in that case, well, then again, Tosha did take Lily's blood. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Bonus action, Lily's gonna command Misty to protect Tosha and Bernie, so on Misty's turn, she's just gonna move there and attack. So I'm just moving ahead of time, and Lily is going to go ahead and use an action to like maybe blend in once again, like she did with the ants. So she's gonna maniacally laugh, and she's gonna turn into Mushroom Lily, which is Lily in a mushroom costume.
And that's your action.
Yeah, that's my action, but Misty is going to attack the Shambling Mound.
Alrighty, go for it.
So you're a mushroom from Dark Souls now.
17 hits
Oh.
for 4 damage. Oh, wrong number. There we go.
No, that was the right number.
No, it wasn't. Added a 0 onto that one. Anyways, the forceful presence pushes the creature back very slightly. All done?
Yeah.
All right. Wisdom save from the Mushroom Men. 10. Roll your damage again, please, Tolsha.
Spirit Guardians.
You get the extra necrotic.
Only if they have blood. Which you said they don't.
No, they're plants, so no. 13. This one looks incredibly hurt as your little guardians keep slicing through everything. Mushroom! And it's going to move up and swing at Misty.
That hits.
Wow, 23 to hit. Misty will suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of poison damage. Oh, wait, no, it won't. But it does attach to Misty.
4
It
points
is
of
now
bludgeoning?
attached to her head. 4 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And it is currently attached to Misty. I'm just going to label it with Lily's color.
Fair enough.
This one is going to move in. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom! And it's going to immediately need to make a wisdom save. We'll just stick with the damage you already dealt this round. So 13. It is really hurt as well, and it is going to swing at Bernie. Bernie, 17? Nope. Alrighty. Then it fails. Boop. 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 Attacking Misty. Oh, wait. Wisdom save. Hey! It's successful! It takes half damage for 7. And attacking Misty.
Miss.
Oh, so close. 10, 15, or 20. All right, another wisdom save. 15, Tolsha?
15 to hit does not hit.
No, 15 as a save.
Oh, 15 is my save.
All right, so it does succeed. Takes half damage. And it will dash up to Bernie. Mush, 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 mush. John.
These things can't be reasoned with. What are you doing? And I'm going to reach into my satchel and pull out a torch. Can I light that as my action? All right,
Yeah.
I'm lighting a torch up. And I scream out, Bernie, can we burn it down now?
Sure.
And... Wait, what's he say?
Just
Sure,
Yeah.
okay. I throw it over by probably the closest one because that one's scaring me the most. So like right over here, I'm going to throw the torch over.
Alrighty.
And
So
that
yeah, it just lands over there.
that is going to be my turn.
Tolsha.
I move. Everything's difficult, so 15 more feet away. So.
Are you an NPC? Is that what's happening here?
Tolsha.
Okay. Bonus action. Spiritual weapon next to Kurt. And I'm going to have it attack the gnome that's on his arm.
Alrighty. So, what's your weapon again? We'll just give you a sword. Make it easier. It'll be faster that way. And it's this one
Yeah,
over here.
for 8 points of damage.
Well, had advantage. Roll again. You might crit. For 8 points of damage. Mushroom! Slams into it.
And then I'm stuck between rock and a hard place. I'm taking the dodge action.
Alrighty. The mound. This mound, which is partially inside right now,
Needs to make it.
needs to give a wisdom save. Roll your damage again, because this is a new round. Failed, of course. They're really good at attacking, apparently. So, 14. Oh, wait, wrong
The
number.
gnome inside, I'm going to designate as not hostile for now.
Yet.
Really? Really?
For now.
Yes.
I guess. Fine, whatever. All right. This one's going to go, and it looks at Kurt. Where mushroom? Ow! And it'll look over at Tolsha, who did that.
Does it know it's me?
See Bernie is in the way. Well, it sees the thing radiating off of you. The creatures have decent perceptions. They just have really not smart. Arrgh. Reaches up and will double slam on Bernie instead.
On one of those slams, Misty is going to help out.
So disadvantage?
Yes.
Or give the Shambling Mount advantage against Bernie.
No. Give
Which
this.
one?
It's deflecting.
Oh, so we're done PvPing for now. Okay, so 17 to hit misses.
Yep.
And then the second one.
All right.
That's a
Yeah,
crit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use a charge of my radiant longsword, and he has to make a Constitution save or be blinded.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lily helped out with that one.
Oh,
I think it is
yeah,
successful
it
with
is.
that. All right. So, quick maths. 22 points of bludgeoning damage, Bernie.
All right.
Now, the other one is going to swing at Misty again, since Misty hurt it.
Wisdom save?
Oh, that's
Mushroom.
19 actually.
17 to hit Misty.
Yes.
All right, 13 points of bludgeoning. Second attack. 21 to hit.
Hits.
13 points of bludgeoning. And Misty is now engulfed inside of the creature.
With the gnome? Okay.
Yeah, with the gnome attached to her.
There's layers to these mushrooms.
The mound make a wisdom save?
It did not. Thank you for
It
reminding
also
me.
has to make a Constitution save against the Searing Smite.
Thank you for reminding me. 12 is a failure, so how much
14.
damage? 14. And this one is the one on fire from Bernie. Over here, con save on that one. Fail.
So it takes.
Roll your damage.
5 fire damage.
5. Alrighty. Bernie.
Yep, I'm going to just grunt at the blow it just gave me and strike back. And I'm also going to use a bonus action to. Let's see. Let me just find it here. Issue a champion challenge. So all the mushroom things gets a wisdom saving throw.
Everything within
30 feet.
Oh, so everything. So ignited Shamble is coming at you. Not ignited Shamble is coming at you. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mushrooms in proximity.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15.
No, 16 is the DC.
All right, so the one on current is still on current. The other one that's really damaged is coming at you.
Yep.
The next two below that. The one directly next to you is not forced to come at you, but the one beside it will come at you. And the one on Misty for 1. If they're stuck on them, they're stuck on them.
Yep.
But you got both the mounds coming at you now.
Yay!
Well done.
And then I'm gonna attack the same one that attacked me. And that's yep.
13 misses.
All right. The second attack is 22.
22 hits for 13 damage.
Yeah.
Woo!
And I think I'm going to smite it as well, using a second level slot. So.
Nine. Now, can you give me a con save? We forgot to do your concentration for Searing
Oh,
Smite.
right, yeah.
You took 21 points of damage, so the
No,
you took 19,
yeah,
points of damage, so the DC is still 10.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Good.
Right.
All right, Bernie, all done?
Yep.
Man.
That's probably a bad time to say I don't have Fireball.
Oh man, Fireball would have been such a nice spell.
Yep. Miriam is going to move up behind Lily so I can get striking distance with this mushroom next to Bernie. I'm gonna slash it with my vampiric touch.
Haha. Keep in mind, it is difficult terrain.
I moved I think that was actually all my movement then. But yeah, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
15 necrotic damage.
And it's on the one that's on Bernie?
It's this one.
Oh, it did. Make a melee spell attack against the creature. On a hit, takes necrotic damage and cannot gain hit points. Okay, so it takes the necrotic damage. And as your vampiric touch extends from your hand and grabs the creature and ripping away, you all watch as the spores attached to it bloat and explode outwards. I need Tosha, Lily, and Bernie, and Miriam all to give me Constitution saving
Is this
throws.
poison damage?
This is poison damage, so you are immune, Tosha.
So do I,
I'm hoping my necrotic would kill that.
do I still need to make the save?
And you all get
No, you're
plus
fine.
4 to the save. From where?
Hey, pally pals.
Constitution.
First time killing something with a
That's-
necrotic, and I don't get bonuses for it.
Well, luckily everybody is successful. So, as it bloats and explodes outwards, you see this large, noxious gas fill the area, and each of you just cover your mouths and cough outwards instead of breathing in. As Tulsi, you just go, nothing happens to you. The air is spicy right now.
Oh, is it like a lasting effect? Like, so that area has the spores floating around?
Nope. It just exploded, and that's what happens.
Benefits of being immune to poison.
Actually, Tulsi, good point. Still give me a con save.
Oh, okay.
Are we sure it's poison and not disease?
It is poison.
Okay.
17 again.
All of you are successful. Marion, anything else for your turn?
No, my action economy is garbage.
Kurt! Wyatt?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Lily looks like a mushroom, right?
Yeah, Lily.
I mean, yeah, but she looks like Lily Mushroom, but yeah.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
put in the Discord.
We'll look at the two next to me and be like, "Your mushroom queen has arrived," and point at her. And try to step back, everyone, and bow.
I love the commitment to the bit. For
He
God's
does
sake,
not
man.
fight. He does. What? I don't know what you expect me to do. Guy doesn't even wear armor.
Roll me another
Join
deception
John,
check
he's
against
halfway
the
out of the
creature.
forest.
I will say, if it rolls a nat 1, it succeeds. Or natural 20. Natural 20, it succeeds.
21. Let's see how this is gonna go.
4.
I mean, We don't know how smart they are.
Mushroom King.
Queen, point at Lily.
Mushroom King. It's going to be stunned next turn. It's just very confused.
Is the little one on me bowing?
The little one is like kind of like scratching at your arm. Mushroom, 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 mushroom.
I don't know what I can do at this point. Healing word. I guess I'm just a healing word myself again.
All right, go for it. Lily.
Yeah, Lily is going to, bonus action tell Misty to activate its repair protocol.
Okay.
I don't know why that was an attack, but I guess that's
18 hits itself.
for 11 healing.
Alrighty. Misty heals 11.
And then Lily is going to let's see. What do I have here? I was thinking. Yeah, I don't want to intentionally kill the gnome yet. Yeah, she's just going to take a step back and she's going to whip out her heavy crossbow and shoot
Alright.
that one. Yeah, shoot the mushroom that's right there.
All right, go for it. $19 hits for 12 piercing damage. The mushroom is pierced with the bolt that shoots through its body as it expands and squirts outwards. Tolsha con save and Bernie con save. +4 Tolsha, which is a success. Bernie, 26 is a success. Nothing happens to either of you.
And oh yeah, should I use my bonus? I can't. It's a crossbow, so I can't attack it with it again, right?
Not unless you have the feat. Yep.
Or the repeating infusion, which I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll an extra D8 because I forgot the extra one from a podcast Smite earlier.
We forgot about it?
No, I added only 2d8 instead of 3d8. So it's
Oh,
4
okay.
extra
Yeah,
damage.
I'll add the extra damage on it. Cool. Thank you. All right, Lily, all done?
I guess for the last one, Lily's just gonna look back at John in a mix of confusion and probably a little bit of maybe more than a little bit of contempt.
All right. Kurt. Oh, well, first off, this one's dead. It takes your damage and then will explode. Bernie, con save.
God damn. 18.
18, you are successful. Hey? Nothing bad, guys. Nothing bad. All right, Kurt, the one on your arm is going to go mushroom and just keep slamming into your arms. 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 4 bludgeoning, 3 poison.
Ouch.
And this one here is going to do the same thing against Misty.
It needs a wisdom save.
Oh, yes, thank you. But it misses. Roll your damage for this
Ooh,
round.
they rolled a good save.
Still takes half. 23 halved is dead. It dies and explodes. And that leaves Tolsha and Bernie. Con saves. Both of you are successful.
Just
John.
I,
Yeah, Bernie?
No, go ahead.
that first one didn't take. I've got another, and he'll reach in, pull out another torch. Instead of throwing this one, he's just going to light the nearest tree to him.
You hold it up underneath the bristled branches
Come on.
in the rain.
They're all pine trees, my dude. You're trying to light pine
And it's
needles.
And it's
Tolsha.
raining.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon attack the mushroom gnome on Kurt.
Alrighty. Now, I put it right there, but it is technically on Kurt. It's
Yeah.
not next to him. So there. 18
Just seeing
hits.
if it's a crit. It's not a crit.
Oh, it splurts anyways with 9 points of damage. Dead. Bernie. Kurt. Con saves. You are successful. Kurt.
No.
Our first failure. Kurt, as the bloated creature explodes outwards around you, you are going to suffer 6 points of poison damage, and you are blinded until the end of your next turn. As the spores splurt outwards, and you have to rub fungus out of your eyes.
But it's like pink eye, so you just get it more spread.
I told you that was your bonus action.
I will. Can't do that because that's a concentration. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the one next to Kurt.
That one.
That one. Yeah, the Shambling Mound.
And that's a dex save. No. It will take 9 points of radiant damage. 9?
And yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. The Shambling Mound is going to roar outwards. Our queen? As it is stunned for its turn, but it still has to give a wisdom save.
And it's still burning, by the way.
And it's still burning, so it still has to give a con
So
save.
it takes 23 points of necrotic.
Yeah, it does. Holy fuck. Yep. And a 3 points of fire.
And the other one needs to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Also takes 23.
Ooh, good chunk. Good chunk. And it is looking very pissed off at you, Tolsha.
Didn't.
Oh.
Man, fungus got you.
Yeah. The engulfed creature, Misty, has to give me a Constitution saving throw.
With a +4.
Yes. Alrighty then. Okay, it doesn't take any extra damage. However, Tolsha, slam.
Isn't it challenged by Bernie?
I was about to bring up, isn't it? Aren't both of them still challenged by Bernie?
Yeah, but they're
Oh,
not
yeah, that's
compelled
right.
to attack me. They just can't move away.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah. 15 to hit,
Does not
Tolsha.
hit.
Can you use a weak? Oh,
Does
not hit.
Doesn't matter.
Bernie, your go.
Okay. I'm looking over at my brother who's not doing too well, and just hang in there. And then I'm gonna attack the Shambling Mound again.
All right, as you bring your weapon up and swing towards it, there's a slight reflection that hits where its eyes are, and it looks away. You have advantage on your
Oh,
attack.
nice. Ooh.
23
Yep,
hits.
11 damage.
Ooh, it's looking really rough now.
Second attack is a crit.
12 misses. Well, the first
Oh,
attack
right.
had
Yeah,
advantage,
yeah.
not the second. 12 misses. Alrighty, all done?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
When does it take its fire
Merit.
damage?
At the start of its turn.
Okay. I'm not gonna steal that from Bernie. I'm not gonna be that guy.
Hey, go ahead.
It's gonna die from moving. Miriam moves up behind Tolsha, brings up his claws and slashes at the mound in front of him. Wow.
10 misses. All done?
Yep.
All right, we'll just move that one over there. Kurt!
I don't. Well, I guess I'm blind, so gonna try to get that crap out of my eyes. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Kurt did his thing. It didn't really help. What check would I do? Try to get that out? Just sleight of hand or survival or?
No. I mean, if you're just wiping it out, it'll be gone by the end of your turn. You could use an action to try to take it out faster if you really want.
Yeah, he's gonna get that out of his face. Actually, can I just do cure wounds on myself?
Yeah.
So there we go. Second level. Wow, that sucks. These healing words are always so much better. Okay. And bonus action, 'cause I guess I can't really inspire anyone if I can't see them, so yeah, I guess I'm kind of useless right now, guys. Sorry. And that's his turn.
All right, Lily.
I did ask this in the chat, but since I did have an extra attack after my crossbow thing, I just couldn't reload it with a bonus action. Could my extra?
You could have used that extra attack to reload.
Okay, so I do have my crossbow loaded. Lily, after giving John a contemptuous look, is going to turn back to the Shambling Mound near Kurt, shoot at it with a crossbow.
Right, go for it. 21 hits for 4 piercing damage. It's just barely still standing.
Yeah, and actually use the bonus action to reload and then just fire again.
All right.
Oh.
Misses. All done?
Yeah.
All right. The mushroom gnomes are dead. John.
It's a bit damp out here. I think I need to find something drier, and let's find a dry tree that I can light on fire.
Actually help.
I'm helping burning this
Throw a
accursed
rock,
place to
damn
the
it.
ground.
All right. So you start moving around trying to find another
I'm looking
tree to
for a
burn.
burnable tree as I kind of like circle around, not really walking away, but like looking for better trees with the torch.
Yep. Tosha.
Okay, bonus action, I'm not gonna steal that from Bernie, that's mean.
I don't care. It's a win either way.
Okay. I'll move the spiritual weapon next to the Shambling Mound and stab into it, so it's flanking with Bernie.
Yep.
Help advantage.
$18 hits for 12. How do you want to do this?
Wanna just lop it straight down in half like a butcher's knife through a head of lettuce.
All right, just slices down the shambling
How
mound.
dare you? That one's mine. No.
All done?
I will takes a action. No. Oh wait.
This one's only hurt. by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, screw it. I'll try poison spray on it.
That's a con save.
Yeah.
You spray poison
Yeah.
on it.
That's a lot of
It
poison.
just Yeah, it blinks at you.
Worth a shot.
They're made out of fungus.
Well, it doesn't mean they're immune to poison. Now we know.
Sure. Creatures made out of yeah, cool. All done?
Yep.
Wisdom save. Failed. Roll your damage again, Tosha.
10.
Alrighty. And it is going to slam at you twice. Oh, wait. Misty needs to give me a con save as
Oh,
well.
right.
8 misses.
By the way, this for the second. Well, okay, it might be too late. For the second one, I was gonna have Misty do the deflect attack reaction thing.
Yeah, that's fine. So for the second one, 18 hits,
Yes.
Tolsha? All right, 13 points of bludgeoning damage against you. And Misty's con save 11 is a failure. It will suffer 13 points of bludgeoning damage inside of the body.
+4 from Bernie.
It is successful. It takes nothing.
Ooh.
All right, Tolsha, con save. Maintain concentration on your spell.
Your spell did work.
Oh, yeah. 4 + 4 is 8. Your spell is gone.
It did a lot of work. Ow. I thought that chemical concoction known as Roundup would have worked.
Alrighty, that's the Mound's turn. Bernie!
Yeah, I'm casting a look over at Kurt, who looks to be doing somewhat well, at least. He's safe for now, it looks like. So I'll take a step closer to the other Shambling Mound. And, yeah, just... attack.
24 hits for 11 slashing damage.
Second attack. 12.
12 misses. Alrighty. Miriam.
You know what I'm about.
Bad touch. 15
Thank
hits
God.
for 13 necrotic. Woo!
Miriam's got the cheese touch.
All done.
Yes.
Kurt.
I'm not blind anymore, right?
No, it ended at the end of
All
your
right. I'm gonna look at all the dead mushrooms of the Shambling Mound. Is there a person in this one?
Yes, but they're not alive. They are very clearly dead.
Great. Okay. Can I can't really do attacks, like I'm flowing through heals. Stand down, misunderstanding? I don't know. Like, I guess he's gonna keep doing it. I mean, it stunned it last time.
It stunned the other one that you already had a rapport
Yeah, that's a good
with.
point.
This creature has been getting attacked the entire time. It's not going to believe something like that.
Okay, great. I'll just inspire Lily. Let's do it.
Alright.
Ah, I messed that up. Just kill it. D8.
Lily.
Oh, okay. How long does Bardic Inspiration last again?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Yeah, Lily is going to move up next to... Oh, actually, this is difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Right.
Or you can choose to take the D10 piercing damage to ignore the difficult terrain.
Yeah, no, Lily's just going to move...
While fast traveling, it's a mile. While in combat, it's much more sudden.
Lily's just going to move right there because I guess, kind of, sort of, she's got flanking with Misty.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. Misty doesn't give flanking, she just takes it.
That is correct.
But it was still... Yeah, and Misty's going to, as she's moving there, look at John still contemptuously turning into disdain. And as she puts the crossbow away and takes out her hammer, and she's just going to whack twice.
All right. As you pull out your hammer and swing your attack for the first time, a stray branch falls and collides with the head of the mound. You have advantage on this attack.
Oh, shit. I'll just roll again, see if it was better. Okay.
19, well, would have hit, so 13 points of damage.
For the first one, and this is the second one, which I'll roll with advantage this time. Oh, is it only that for that
Nope.
first one?
It's only the
Okay.
first one, yep.
My bad.
So 13 will miss the mound.
Bonus action, have Lily go, not Lily, Misty go to work on it
All right. Misty,
from inside.
18 hits. 6. It's looking pretty rough. All done?
Yes.
All right. John, no luck finding one of those trees, man.
Everything's wet.
Everything's soaking wet.
It's so wet. I think you've got the final one there. Good job. Good job.
I will slash your torch.
I'm going to carefully make my way back to the group, but like trying to stay behind things as I get closer.
Uh-huh. And that's it?
Keeping the torch going, I guess.
All right. Torch. So, covering it.
Okay. Second level inflict wounds.
Jesus. All right.
But first I'll move so I'm flanking with Bernie to have advantage.
You have enough movement because you can't move through
5,
the mounds.
10,
So that's 10 here.
50.
Yep. Okay. Roll again.
Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't toggled.
Ah, misses. Oh, that would have been such good damage.
Son of a bitch. Bonus action, spiritual weapon over here, and have it take a swing. Flanking with Lily Sword at advantage.
Alrighty. Your spiritual weapon can only move 20 feet. So it gets right there.
Yep.
All right.
Eh.
It ignores the difficult terrain, obviously. It just flies. So the first one missed. 17 hits, though, for 11 force damage. All done?
Yes.
The mound is going to roar loudly, and Misty needs to give a Constitution saving throw. And who just hurt it the most here?
I did 11.
Gone.
You did a lot with your guardians.
Yeah, good point, Tulsa. You're still getting slammed on. And welcome to the jam. 19
Hit.
for 13 bludgeoning. 8 misses.
Yes.
Bernie.
Yep. I'm gonna attack.
Oh, that hits.
I'm gonna use a smite on that.
All right. So what are we sitting at right now? 16? 17?
That's 17 plus 48. 48.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna try and aim away from the gnome inside the thing, and just try to slice it open.
All right, so as you pull your blade out, thrusting it towards the creature, missing the gnome, and ripping upwards, the divine energy shatters the creature sideways, splitting it open as it collapses to the ground, and this tiny, very shroomy-looking gnome falls to the ground going, ah! And this is where we're going to go on break, everybody. We are out of combat. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you all had a fantastic day today. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in joining our community, go ahead and do that through our Patreon link down in the description below. You can join in on some of our games as they are pay to play. Just be sure to reach out to me and let me know if you are interested in any of them. Speedrun. Where last we left off, the party had journeyed out into the Velvin Thicket, and you were told a little mistruth from Herman about the situation at hand for all of you to deal with. Realizing that he was to blame for the Shambling Mounds creation and the rate at which everything was going to be expanding and how dangerous it actually was, you told him, hey, you're going to have to pay us a lot fucking more. Give us an audience with those people. He's like, sure, I'll go try to do that. Let me leave real quick. And he left. You all ventured into the forest, and after traveling for a few hours, you came across a group of spores that were chanting Mushroom King, Mushroom King, that Kurt could tell because of Speak with Plant, because, you know, what bard doesn't take that spell? After realizing the trees all hated them and wanted to talk to them a bit more, they realized there was a fleshy thing next to them, and they did what was natural, which was attack to spread. They attacked you, and all of you got into a very big tussle where you found out John is a complete fucking coward. He runs around aimlessly on the battlefield while y'all are doing other shit, just staying out of the way. We ended with all of you standing there, breathing a little bit, catching your breath from the fight that just transpired. Some of you hurt, and others of you completely unscathed and untouched. This is where we are picking up, everybody.
To probably start off after combat ends, Lily's gonna head over to Tulsha and cast, where is it? Cure Wounds. Okay. Yeah, first level because I need to save my second level for the stuff. And also, Joey, I am gonna, yeah.
Bernie's going to have a look around quickly to check that no one's immediately bleeding out, and then going over to the gnome that got freed from the mound.
Tulsha and John both notice Lily's trying to steal something from inside of your bag, Tulsha.
How's the gnome looking? Is he like in a fear of perspiring or something now? Or
he's very perspiring, but he's not in danger of expiring.
Right. Yeah, expiring. That's what.
I look at Lily. What are you trying to take?
What's mine?
I don't.
But I'm also trying to heal your wounds.
You know I don't keep that in my bag, right?
Well, now I don't. Now I know. But that wasn't yours to take.
My hair wasn't yours to take either.
From your pillow? After you rest at night? What, did you think I'd sneak in your room and just cut pieces of your hair?
I really wouldn't put it past you.
No, I would only do that to Marion, and he doesn't have hair to cut.
Hey. Can you just get out of each other's hair a little bit and come help me with this gnome here?
What the fuck, man?
How are you doing? Are you okay?
You said this guy's covered in mushrooms, right?
Oh yeah, like attached to his face and like down his torso.
Can I just start poking them with what's left of my vampire to cause them to wither away?
That'll hit him as well, but yeah.
That shouldn't be fancy.
Can we hold off on the experimentation a little bit? And I'm just gonna give him 3 hit points back. Lay on hands.
Oh, thank you. Ow.
Don't paladins remove diseases? Poisons? I forget which.
They get a certain level, they do.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, I'm gonna expend 5.
My mom was a holy person. She'd know this.
I'm gonna expend 5 hit points from to 5 extra hit points to
5 from your pool
to neutralize 1 poison or disease affecting it.
Ooh. All right. So as you do that, there is a searing glow that shoots off of your fingers against the individual and completely shatters each of the little tiny mushrooms across his body. Oh. I can breathe.
I can see that. Are you okay? Better?
Oh yeah, I feel great now. And he's like crawling away from the shambling mound that's lying there dead.
Let me help you. I'm just gonna take his arm and just drag him out of there.
Oh, thank you. Wait, you're not supposed to be here. Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna tell them. But you're not supposed to. You're not Empire dogs, all right?
Do we
No,
look
we're
like
not.
we're from the Empire?
Yeah.
Well, we're not. We're
Oh.
trying to get rid of the fungal infection that's going on in this forest.
You know
Right.
Herwin?
I was. Herman?
Herwin.
Yeah, I know Herwin.
Right. She's the one who came in.
He.
Oh, I thought it was a she earlier. Okay.
It was a he.
Right.
Yeah.
He came and recruited us. Well, our help, at least. Enlisted our help.
Herwin?
Yeah.
He's not allowed to do that.
Well, apparently it was kind of an emergency situation. I gesture over at the Shambling Mounds and
He's like 3 vines short of a whole grasp.
I'm not quite sure what that means.
Oh, it's an expression to say he's stupid or not all in the head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys aren't supposed to be here. But you're helping.
Yes, that's the gist of it.
All right.
I'm Bernie, by the way.
All right.
What's your name?
Cricket reaches his hand up.
Nice to meet you, Cricket. And we are the Riptides. Ugh, that feels so awkward.
That is very awkward. That did not seem natural to come out of your
No,
mouth.
sorry, it didn't feel natural. Sorry, we couldn't save your other friend over there.
Happens. We came out here to look at all this stuff, man, and yeah, shit's not good. Not good. They a clan of us saw that there was a lot of mushrooms appearing out of nowhere and went inside to look at it, and he kicks one of the spores on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, looks like they got eaten by it.
Yes. It's unfortunate.
Well, apparently, Herwin is at the cause of this.
Wait, Herwin did this?
Unintentionally, but yes.
Oh, that idiot. We're gonna excommunicate his ass. I'll make sure of it.
Well,
Right under the carriage. Just right under there.
Is your clan located far away from here? I know you're nomadic.
Oh, no. My clan's all dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys kind of killed all of them after they were trying to kill you. So I guess that's fair.
Oh, they were the mushrooms.
I mean, I
Yeah.
tried to talk to them. I got 2 of them to see reason, but then a sword, and another sword killed both of them.
Well, they weren't gnomes anymore. I could tell they kind of lacked blood, so they're more fungus than people.
Oh, yeah, they're already dead. So don't worry, I mourned for them.
At least you're not going to join them.
Right. Good call. I should get the fuck away from here.
Yeah,
If you
let's see what we'll do. I'm gonna turn away quickly for a little bit and go over to Kurt and are you okay? I saw you inhaled a bit of those spores earlier.
Fine. Come get this gnome out. We're pulling the dead one out of the shambles.
Well,
Drag it out of the shamble.
Let me know if you start feeling fungi.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've done inhaled much worse. I'm gonna look through the gnome's pockets.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Look at the gnome we saved. You might want to repair anything that can prevent poisons. That seems to be the main cause of the fungal infection.
18.
Yeah, if I had that capability, I would. I might try to talk to one of the other ones. They deal a lot in like a lot of different like herbalisms and stuff. They could probably make an antitoxin. Yeah, maybe I'll go talk to one of them. 18 investigation. Searching through his pockets, you find moldy rations. You find a set of tinkerer's tools on him. You also find a set of cartographer's tools.
Okay, awesome.
And you find a small sack, very fits in the palm of your hand, filled with coarse sand and diamond dust.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm bargaining all of that.
How much
Yeah, how
diamond
much
dust?
Diamond dust, yeah.
It looks to be about 200 GP worth.
There we go. Okay, coarse sand and diamond dust.
Hey, do you mind if I get the cartographer stuff? I want to find out where everybody else is.
What? It's that direction. We don't have a map, do we?
Well, you can keep the map. I want the cartographer tools.
I want the tools too. I want to learn how to do this. I have a lot of free time on my hands.
Fine, I guess I'll just go into the forest and hope I don't fucking
Why don't
die.
you come with us? I mean, we
Okay,
got
I'm
this
adding
guy with
the-
us. Look at.
And go in with that shit? No.
By the way, I'm adding the diamond dust to the party loot.
Well, I don't know if the gnome was gonna want us to do the anonymity clause, but it looks like we kind of gave away all his information very willingly. So maybe it's for the best we send him on his own.
Well, Kurt, why don't you give him the cartographer tools? I'll buy you some when we get back.
Okay, deal. Okay, I'll hand him the cartographer's tools.
Hey, thank
I'm
you.
gonna say thank you in Halfling. You're welcome in Halfling.
The fuck you call me?
What?
Fuck you call me? He reaches into the cartographer's tools and pulls out the little contraption to gauge differences. What'd you say?
Dude, no, halflings and gnomes just not get along. Is this like canonical in your universe or something? Like they just nice things are mean. I'm just gonna repeat. You're welcome in halfling.
You son of a bitch.
What's going on?
I don't know. I said you're welcome in halfling.
He's cussing at me.
Gnome, but I don't even speak gnomish.
And what were you
Well,
speaking?
you were just speaking it.
Kurt, what
All right.
language were you trying to speak?
Halfling. It's close to it.
So it's
No, the fuck it is not.
What?
Have you been trying? Is that why Herwin was so pissed off at you?
I mean, he knew it was halfling. He made a point to say it was halfling.
He quickly stabs you in the knee with the object. And
I
then
just
runs.
saved you.
1 point of piercing damage. Sink, and then runs.
I don't know. I think it should be 2 because I was in the knee.
Yeah, knee's the most painful place next to your
Yeah,
guy.
there's 2 points on that tool, so 1 for each point.
No, just 1.
there's no need for that.
There's no need for that.
Okay. Are the
Ah.
trees still complaining? I mean, I got the spell for 10 more minutes.
The trees are. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Where's the Mushroom King?
what?
The Mushroom King. Obviously, there were more of these guys. They just appear here. Where'd they come from?
Don't know any king.
Okay, where do these mushrooms come from? Just general direction. Point. You have the ability right now to point.
I'm sorry, is he asking a tree
The
to point?
bristles are facing every direction.
Okay, please just tell me where these mushrooms came from.
That way.
Which way?
That one.
Okay. I'm gonna point my arm this direction. This. Just tell me when to
No.
stop. He's gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at everyone.
When you point in this direction.
It's like an Abbott and Costello bit.
Okay. Thank you. Been very helpful. Mushroom King's this way. I have a plan now. Hopefully they don't know that we killed all these things, and we can try diplomacy again if you want. Lily looking like that will definitely help. Unless you just want to go in there and destroy them all.
Well, I mean, I am fine. I'm great at being a master of disguise, so yes, I'll stay like this.
Well, I'm asking you guys what you want to do. John, oh, he came back.
What? I couldn't find anything that was burnable.
I mean, that you did as much as I expected.
John, can you wield any sort of weapons?
You've looked much better the first time we first met. Did that hurt?
It did, but back to the question. Can you use any sort of weaponry?
I mean, if you have one to give me, I'm not going to say no.
Well, Bernie sort of looks down at himself, and he's got like an assortment of weapons strapped around his waist and his back. And
may I? He just motions.
You can have this mace here. Hey, isn't this? This is actually yours, Tulsa, isn't it?
That's
Yes.
Right. Well, here you go, Tulsa. You can give it to him if you want.
I have a dagger if you need to use that.
something not as heavy, please.
Hand you a dagger.
Do you a short sword maybe?
I have a gavel.
Where did you get a gavel?
Just
only...
take this, and I hand him the short sword.
Ooh. Okay, well, I'm sure get him with the pointy end, right?
Right, yes.
Right.
But also the edged end.
I like it. And you just kind of... I guess I'll hold it.
Well, you can't keep it strapped around your waist. It has a sheath.
All right. He like messes with it and affixes
Does it look like he's totally unfamiliar with ever holding something like it?
Yeah. I mean, he gets it on there quick enough, but you can tell, like, first it's in front of him, and he has to, like, move it, and then he realizes he wrapped it too much, and he, like, undoes it and does it again. All right, this is good. Why didn't you give me this to begin with? There's dangerous things in the forest.
Unlike someone else, I haven't gone through all your personal belongings, so...
So that makes
all right, well, good.
But not that one.
I thought maybe you had some sort of hidden weapon or some magic or something at your disposal that you could utilize.
Right. Fair. Holding that assumption up until we're in the throes of combat, probably not the best idea.
Right, well, you're not being all that forthcoming about your capabilities.
I mean, we've spent all this time together, and I don't recall anybody asking me once about anything involving combat.
All right, well, what can you do in combat?
I can get him with the pointy end. That seems like a very depth skill to have. Very hard to hit. I'm quite quick. You saw me. I managed to get away with nary a scratch on me. Right. And, you know, I don't tend to cause harm, even though it does seem to be important in your line of work, I suppose. I can do magic.
Okay, we'll try doing that against some of these mushroom things if we meet them again then.
I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about not doing harm. They put me up in the front lines, and I never do harm.
Yeah, I noticed some very questionable.
We didn't put
I guess
you
you could
anywhere.
Walked up to the mushrooms.
there was definitely some very questionable tactics going on during that whole scene. Like he didn't seem to even. Do you have a sword? Do you need this? I
have a lute.
Right. So why do I need the sword when he has instrument?
Wait, hold on one damn minute. Kurt doesn't have an actual weapon. I thought he had a short sword.
No, he does not have. He has
You
not
guys
used a
are not
weapon
very
once.
perceptive, are you?
To be fair, actually, I should say this in character.
To be fair, often Kurt is in the bushes shitting himself.
Right. I was actually trying to help you by burning the forest. I even tried burning the thing, and it kind of went out.
How much do you know about forest fires?
Oh my
been
god,
to
I
a
love
forest
forest
before.
How much do you know about the concept of wetness?
Well, yeah, it wasn't. It was wet out. Yes. Hindsight and all that.
Right.
I mean, how good of an idea if you could set it on fire? Do you think it would be if you set it on fire while we were still in the forest?
I mean, it seems a lot of questions coming my way about my knowledge of combat, but what I viewed was like you turning into a mushroom for some reason. You tried to poison the poison things. You didn't even have a weapon. Why am I the one who's being questioned here?
Well, on the poison aspect, not everything that can poison you is immune to poison.
And I only look like this because he
Points to Kurt.
was attempting some sort of communication.
Oh no, I got through to it. I communicated with it, and let me tell you, we were gonna be fine.
So you
I
said
have
they
a hard
just
time believing that.
talked about some mushroom king or something.
No, they talked about a mushroom king, so that's why we're gonna bring the mushroom queen, pointing at Lily, down there, and we're gonna offer, and I'm gonna pull out the giant banana seed that I took originally for farming as a gift, and we're gonna do a communication, and maybe instead of I forgot his name, Hydro or Heinrich. I'm gonna call him Heinrich. Heinrich, our little gnome friend. Maybe his plan could actually work, and there'll be a spore people, Herwin, defending this forest instead of him destroying all the gnomes. And we can just
still had
set
one of those
boundaries.
giant banana seeds.
Yes, I have one. I kept it for a farm that I was planning on buying
Right. Well,
after all of this.
let's put down some sort of ground rules here then. Everyone needs to have a weapon to be able to defend themselves.
You want a sword, Kurt?
I got a gavel.
I have a knife.
I don't know.
It really
is.
isn't.
Right. Well, I don't have that many spare weapons around anymore. A mace could be handy to have. Unless, did you want the mace back, Tulsha?
Yes, he gave it back.
Right. Yes.
I
yes.
I have my whip, my mace, my short bow, my dagger, and my scimitar.
Right. Well, I have a longsword, a battle axe, a great axe. Well, yeah, it's a great axe actually. And some javelins and well, I have a spare dagger if anyone needs it. But
I know how to use a quarterstaff, a dagger, and a sling.
But you have magic, so you're fine.
I mean, I have magic too, but you're forcing this thing on me.
Well, why didn't you use your
Why
magic?
the double standard in this group?
Actually, you said you're a hypnotist, right?
Correct.
maybe we could use that to our advantage. On the Mushroom King, that is.
No,
Maybe-
I can hypnotize people. These creatures are nothing I've ever worked with before. I don't even know if they have thoughts or.
No, they have thoughts. It understood what I was saying, so it has some form of intelligence.
Well, try next time then to hypnotize them and see what happens.
I'm just saying, maybe we could say that you were going to bestow a great blessing on the king, and then do your thing.
I think my talents are better off being less relied on. Maybe you should come up with a plan as you would as a unit, you know?
Right. That's actually what I was going to do. We should treat all these mounds and mushroom people as hostile until, well, for now anyway, I suppose. And if we see any of them around again, standing like that, we attack them from afar before they can. Well,
If someone can point them out to me, I can fire them from about a few yards away. How far is 300 feet?
More than a few yards.
is that like 100 yards?
Yeah.
Almost.
And you saw the explosive radius. It was about 10.
Guys, like, we're not even considering diplomacy on this one.
There is no diplomacy.
I
Tried that. You
already
didn't-
told you I could talk to them, and it
They tried to
definitely
eat
worked.
you.
And
Okay,
they dropped
well-
me, and I told you stop, and then you guys attacked them. We've been through
well,
this.
if we encounter anyone again, I'm willing to give you the opportunity to try a diplomatic approach, but I mean, you're putting yourself in harm's way as well, then, because I don't
I'll
want.
take that risk.
Yeah, I mean, I
All
was
right,
gonna
then
say, I
have you
think
signed this last will and testament contract?
Oh no, I already have my will written out.
Bernie, I think this
What?
is for the best because,
what?
frankly speaking, like we can do this diplomatically, and then when Kurt finds out the hard way that won't work, well, then then we'll just do it the hard way.
Seems
Right,
like
right.
you guys are always at each other's throats. I mean, how did you.
John, shut the hell up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, John. This doesn't concern you.
This is a family matter.
Honestly, it is.
Right.
Rude of
Uh,
him.
As you can see,
I
we're a bit of a-
apologize for the impoliteness.
As you can see, we're a bit of a dysfunctional family at times.
Well, some
We're
of
all
us are.
family.
Yes.
Right. Let's not get too much into that. Just say we're estranged families that's getting back together, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If everyone's fine and we're all done here, I suppose I suggest we get going
Alrighty.
further up, wherever the tree pointed.
Would this have counted as a short rest?
Sure, we'll say you guys just extended this conversation another like 20 minutes.
Right.
Short rest. Go ahead. Roll your hit dice. Use whatever magic-y bullshit you have, Mr. Wizard Man.
I get back my
Go
third
ahead.
level spell slot.
Hooray! Kurt, are you going to be playing a ditty while everybody's rolling hit dice?
Yeah, I'll roll hit dice. I'll do one.
Well, I'm asking if you're playing your ditty.
I don't have a catnap or anything.
Song.
Song of Rest.
Do I have it? I don't think
Are you a third level bard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
So roll your bardic inspiration die, and that's what everybody heals in addition if they are rolling hit dice.
Shit, no, I just realized I forgot. I intended to use that bardic inspiration to
Wait.
help with the sleight of hand. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we go on breaks.
I'm sorry, my bowels had to move.
Damn
Plus,
bells.
you're Kurt?
Yeah, you and Kurt have the same issues.
This week it has been a lot. Oof. But anyways, everybody who rolled hit dice heals an additional 6.
Gonna look at Miriam and Lily since they're two other spellcasters. Do you think a charm effect would work on these things?
Do you think they're smart enough for that?
Well, this doesn't require them to be smart. If it works, I can get them into one location for a minute.
Well, do you think they'll understand you?
It doesn't matter if they can understand, they just need to see it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Ooh.
It's known as incite greed. The only downside is they end up approaching me.
Yes.
EO.
That might work. If if it can affect them.
Yes, that's what I was wondering.
Right. Anyways, we've rested long enough. There's a big old fungal thing to deal with. Shall we move on?
Yep.
I guess, Brony, are we going with Kurt's plan to talk to it, or are we blasting away?
Okay, let's. Depending on how many we, if we encounter any more, if they are like, if there's a whole bunch of them, I suggest we don't try the diplomatic way. But if there's a smaller group, we can give it a go. Just so they don't get the drop on us like they did this time. All right. No protests. I'll take that as consent, or what you call it again.
Hey now.
Agreement. That's the word.
Alrighty. So, you all begin venturing forth. Bernie in the front, Lily slightly behind, Tolsha, John, apparently Kurt in the front as well, and Miriam in the rear
Can I
with Misty.
also do a short rest? Rich also looks at Lily and Miriam. I have a spell that can give you temporary hit points. It's a ritual one if you would like to cast. I can do it on one person.
Oh, could you do that on me, please? I'd appreciate it.
I'll need a vial of your blood.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, if it needs a vial of blood, then, fuck off. And Lily walks.
All right then, Tosha, let's just sit down and get this over with.
Yep. I have your vial here, and I will ritually cast Blood Bond.
All righty then. So, the two of you are now bound by blade.
Where's that smell?
And you all continue traveling. You all... Alright, I'm very confused. Why does that keep happening? Sorry, Roll20 is not listening to me today, apparently. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. As you all are traveling, traversing across the landscape and moving forward, you enter into a section of this forest where the entire area is covered in the spores of the orange mushrooms you've been seeing up until now. Every step that you take, it poofs up slightly into the air, and the trees have the fungus growing upon them as well. You see small clusters of mushrooms attached to what looks to be previous animals that were inside of this territory, side of the forest. As you all are moving through, how are you moving?
Carefully and quietly to try not to attract attention.
Everybody roll me a stealth check then.
I would like to cast mage armor while we're doing before we got in here. So I forgot to do that earlier.
Mage armor, you say?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then. Boop, boop, boop. Now roll 20's listening to me. Let's go. So your group stealth comes
Did you
out.
get one
Yeah.
from John?
Oh, hold on.
He
no,
did.
mine whispered by accident. I got a 24. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw. You're
Yeah, I
fine.
had the whisper.
I was calculating it in.
Yeah, my bad.
I don't know. Whatever. All right. So, Tolsha, you cannot guidance your stealth because it lasts longer than a minute. Divided by 6 is a group average of 15 on your stealth.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. No. That's why I do group averages, so that the people good at it help the people that are burning. You wear heavy, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, as you all are moving through here, you get to a very strange looking meadow out here. You see the trees themselves have lost many of their bristles, completely fallen to the ground, and are instead covered in these large mushroom rings moving up them. There's the look of dead, petrified trees that are also sprouting these little bit of shrooms all around them. If it wasn't for the danger you all knew lurked behind all of this, it would honestly be beautiful. And for the first time since entering into the Empire, the rain has stopped as you move into this meadow. You see the small groupings of standing mushrooms that now you can recognize as mushroom gnomes. I've brought you all over to the map.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of these gnomes everywhere.
Ballpark number?
What can you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
See a bunch of
7
gnomes, and I see some
gnomes.
mounds.
Okay, I say we tried the diplomacy thing unless you guys are just trying to kill everything in sight. But, I mean, they don't seem to be attacking.
Well, you're also all stealthing right now. Quietly.
Do we pop out the queen of mushrooms, or are you guys just going to try to attack these things?
Well, we need it.
That's
We need to
right.
find out where the Mushroom King is to end all this. So, yeah.
Okay. John, you sure you don't want to try to hypnotize this thing?
I'm not sure they're susceptible.
Only one way to find out.
I
Okay.
don't know. Take a try.
I'm going to use my disguise kit to whatever mushroom things I have. Would that be how would you roll for disguise kit?
Well, it would take you an hour to
Oh,
apply
never
to
mind
yourself. Yeah, it's not like a quick doodle on your face. There's magic that does that. What you do is a preparation,
Never mind.
1 hour
I'm
to
using
apply.
disguise self.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you try to make yourself
A
look like?
mushroom.
Same as
Yeah.
Lily? So one of they mushrooms or like a lily
Oh,
mushroom?
one of they mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I guess now I'll break stealth with Lily and I'll use a spell speak with plants.
Oh, I guess now would be the time for it too. Before we do go out as well, Lily would probably go ahead and give. Yeah, let's go with. She'll give Kurt the mutator. Drink the little potion with some hair in it.
There's hair in this? Wait, I don't want to know. Okay. Step forward. We have. I'll hold the big banana seed out as well.
Mushroom King, Mushroom King, Mushroom King, Mushroom King. They just keep chanting.
Hello, friends. We have come from the faraway mushroom lands to bring the Mushroom Queen and gifts.
Mushroom. Mushroom. Mushroom King.
Mushroom King meet Mushroom Queen. Gifts brought far away.
Deception check. I'm still ruling if they roll a nat 20, they break it. Just because you're bullshit. Alright, no.
Deception. Whoa, 25.
Mushrooms.
Yes. We bring gifts. I'm holding the big banana seed.
Get the mushroom. This one walks away. This one walks over towards the seed and holds up its two little hands.
Yeah, I'll bow curtly and hand him the seed.
Can you do it any other way? No?
You all watch as a lot of these little tiny mushroom gnomes start walking towards you, congregating together. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. And this one mound just shambles and rolls over the area. Where is the king?
I thought you knew where the Mushroom King was.
It said that in common.
That common? Lily? What?
Lily just looks at you and kind of like
We brought
surprise and
Mushroom Queen.
Well, let Lily continue, please. Lily.
Yeah, Lily looks to Kurt in confusion and surprise. She didn't expect one of the mounds to speak common. And then she kind of like leans over to Kurt. Actually, no, she does have this. She'll use the little antenna from her voice box to, whisper to Kurt without moving.
Kurt? Is the king they're thinking of maybe Herwin?
Probably. I'm gonna look down. We heard of Mushroom Uprising. My Mushroom Queen came here. We thought Mushroom King with you. He's gonna say implant.
Mushroom King fled me. And it shambles forward.
Can I Arcana check this guy from this distance without breaking stealth?
Sure, go for it.
$21.
This level of sentience inside of a creature is not something that you think Herwin would be capable of imbuing into a creature. Meaning it was created from something that was sentient.
Oh, Herwin, what you fucking do?
Mushroom Queen. try imprisoning Mushroom?
What? No, Mushroom Queen was looking for Mushroom King to join.
And holy mushroom
The
matrimony.
mound
Yeah, in matrimony.
The mound puts its fists on the ground, moving kind of ape-like over towards you. Mushroom King dies.
Where is Mushroom King?
Looking. Spreading to find.
God, I wish we had those cartographer's tools right now.
Lily, go ahead. Well, she was asking to insight the thing, so go ahead.
Yeah, Lily is wondering if this thing is like, if it's hostile to like every living thing, or if it's like sole focused on Mushroom King. And
so like a sense motive. Yeah, go for it.
So, sorry, I shouldn't whisper it at that point since.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, but 27 is pretty good. It definitely has a singular focus, but you don't sense a level of self-control in it that can be trustworthy. It seems purely chaotic in nature, but it does have a focus.
Yeah. Okay, so it's kind
so
of
murderous intent is more like murderous disinterest. It doesn't care. It'll just murder.
yeah. So yeah.
What are the odds Kurt has the map?
He told you could keep the map. He wanted the
We'll
tools.
pull out the map.
Lily.
All right, Yeah, Lily.
Sorry. It's probably while Kurt's pulling out the map to do that, she is gonna whisper into his ear,
Kurt, this thing is looking for heroin, but it's not gonna stop there. We can't trust it.
Yeah, but maybe we could send it out our enemies. That's what Kurt's gonna say.
That's a
Fucking
terrible
god.
idea.
Kurt, when you're starting to sound like Umbrella. But anyway, you unravel the map looking at it, and when you do, you see the map distorts to the area around you, and there's a glowing section inside of this tree that you see on the map itself.
What?
The map's apparently magical.
Well,
Got that from Herwin, didn't we?
yeah. From
No,
a
you got that from
gnome.
the dead gnome.
I believe
These guys have magic. Like, they're just not civilized.
our map led us here for us to believe the Mushroom King is in this tree. I'm gonna look at the Shambling. Can you assist us in getting the Mushroom King out of this tree so you can deal with him?
Roll me another deception
well,
check.
we don't know what's in that tree.
Sure,
Oh
sure.
my god, this is
What is
intense.
Insight.
Natural.
No, 1. It goes over towards the tree. I am in tree. It'll take its large club-like arms and smashing in and against it, ripping out sections of it. Revealing inside a gnomish skeleton lying down on the floor and a bag by its feet.
Herwin was a ghost the entire time.
I'll walk over after petting one of those things and go in and look at the skeleton and bag. Is this your Mushroom King?
Me.
You? I'm gonna investigate all the stuff in there.
Go for it. And the shambler will just pick up the head and then drop it to the ground.
I
9.
guess I'll pick the bag.
Yeah, it's a little daunting situation, and all of the mushroom gnomes are still chanting, "Mushroom King, mushroom King."
By the way, just a quick question that for humor's sake too. Kurt was petting one apparently. When he's done petting it, does it still stick to his hand when he's like walking over there?
Oh yeah, no, they attach to anything that.
Okay, there's one stuck on my hand. That's probably why the
Group
investigation
back here can hear everything that Mount is saying, right?
Oh yeah.
Can I put together that Herwin turned his friend into a shambling mound?
If that is what you are inciting from the situation.
That's what I'm inciting from the situation.
I mean, you rolled a pretty damn good Arcana check.
I'm gonna name this one Maple. Okay.
Mushroom.
I guess I'll open the bag. I mean, there's clearly a bag there. I don't think he missed that.
Oh yeah. Alchemist supplies are in here. A spell focus is in there. Clothes that look like it would have fit the gnomish individual are in there. And a couple of moldy rations. The Shambling Alpha will crush the skull on the ground underneath its foot. Mushroom King, die.
Where's the nearest Imperial city? On the map.
The map after you unrolled it only shows you
Oh, it
this
does?
area.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, within about 100 feet of you.
that's... Zoom out. I'm gonna say at the map. That would have been nice.
Just touch it. Interactive map. What's there? It's just.
Oh.
You bring us Mushroom King now.
Yes.
We keep Mushroom Queen.
No, that's not how negotiations work. We will go on this pilgrimage and find the Mushroom King and bring him here. You have my word as a shrew.
Roll me intimidation.
Intimidation?
Oh my
What? I'm
God.
not intimidated.
It's the only way this creature's gonna
I'm
listen to
using
you.
my inspiration.
Sure.
24.
I'm gonna roll its, but utilizing strength instead of charisma.
Oh,
And it's like the third one.
Right? We come. Show us.
Let's do this. Well, now I guess Herwin's gonna have a lot of questions. He's gonna look towards where the group is and then just start walking with Lily.
Question. Looking at the alpha shambler, does it look like the gnome inside him is still alive?
No, that's just a part of the generic picture.
Right,
There
okay.
is no gnome
Okay, yeah.
inside of it right now. It is just a mound of this fungal growth that is larger than the other ones, and strong.
Hey, is there a way I could quietly cast what is it?
Spirit Guardians.
No, detect good and evil for undead?
Are there verbal components
There
involved
is
in
a
it?
verbal.
Are you a sorcerer? Do you have the feat?
Paladin can do that.
Then no.
Pal can do.
Same questions are applying.
Since I was trying to figure out, are these mushroom gnomes considered undead?
Oh, I mean that. Well, oh yeah, they can do that without casting a spell. Good point. But y'all don't know what Bernie can do. You don't ask him questions about himself.
Right.
Bernie, can you tell these mushroom gnomes are undead?
All right, give me a moment. I'll try and concentrate and use divine sense.
There is one undead near you.
I look over at John first.
No, not him.
And then I look at Miriam.
It's coming from this direction.
Yeah. No, I'm. Yeah. I get there is one undead nearby over from there. Might be the large one.
What?
No, I don't know.
So, I guess that my destroy undead wouldn't work against the gnomes. Do we want to go with my idea of getting them all together with the Aside Greed?
Well, what's the plan then? Are we group them all together into?
I don't know even what Kurt's plan is.
I have no idea what is.
Lily, they all start going over towards you.
Okay, no, not surrounding me though. Oh, shit. Oh,
I
God.
thought
Oh yeah, no. You raised your hands. They're moving towards
I
you.
meant like gather like in front of me, like
Mushrooms.
like gather my knights,
Come.
kind of shit.
come all
Do-
mushroom
do-
people. We go to find the king tonight. Could I use like key mind to at least try to remember what direction the empire's in?
Oh, Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
you are pushing this hard.
North, east, east,
Jeez,
east,
got
northeast.
it. This direction. Oh, okay. She's so brave and sacrifice yourself. Ugh.
And the mushrooms all start like trying to like touch you, Lily and Misty.
Yeah, Lily is gonna point at Kurt now to be like, "Hey, follow his lead. You are his soldiers now."
So you say that?
No, she points in like a gesture because he's the,
Ah, yes, the universal point. Follow and touch him instead of me.
Yes.
No.
Fuck.
You have to use your words.
Guess we're walking towards a town.
Well, you're walking out of the forest, I guess, because you're going to be walking for a very long fucking time.
Yeah.
Wait, was
long did
Herwin
these
only like 2
disguises
hours away?
last?
Wait, was Herwin like
An
2
hour.
hours away?
Yeah, it lasts an hour, and they just applied it, so they have literally... Oh, you don't know where Herwin is. He literally just walked away from you all.
Wait, I
And
thought,
we'll-
You saw his general direction. He didn't tell you where they were going, anything. None of you inquired. He literally just walked off.
Maybe this is all just some kind of weapons test that Herwin is doing. And where the rats.
Maybe.
I mean, out of character, we definitely should find Herwin and get some more answers out of him. But currently, we got to deal with mushrooms.
guess we'll go in the direction we thought we saw Herwin, and so one of us will
Alright,
do
roll me a,
survival.
Survival check.
Are
Yeah.
we safe or still hidden?
You guys are hidden. None of you have taken any actions that would like reveal you. Those two are literally in the thicket.
The Velvin thick of it.
Walk into Herwin with this group of little mushroom gnomes.
By the way, Lily is still, is gonna message Kurt.
Kurt, what are you doing? We are not bringing these to a town.
No, we're going to Herwin. It's the only close thing we could do. Towns are too far away.
Do you know where he's at?
Are you good at tracking, or I guess I can track him? We're gonna have to track this guy down, and then honestly, I think he faces his own justice here. He kind of started all this, and it looks like he sacrificed someone.
These things are dangerous. That thing is too dangerous to let it go. Once it's done with Herwin, then what?
I don't think
is
it's.
it gonna do?
I'm not sure what's gonna happen when it gets to Herwin, but I think it.
This one's still on your palm, by the way, Kurt.
I'm gonna look at.
Bernie, your brother's an idiot.
I'm gonna keep walking towards her. I guess I'll do the survival check. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think it would be better if we have Herwin here to witness what he's caused. Maybe he won't do something like this ever again. He literally.
Kurt, when we get out of this, I'm going. If Bernie doesn't do it, I'm gonna strangle you.
Maybe we could cause an uprising with these little mushrooms. This one seems to like me. Keep
Kurt,
pushing it on
Kurt.
my hand.
Marion, do you have anything like to blow them all up or something?
I
Tell me
can,
you
I
have
can
some-
do something small, but they'll be noticed to us immediately.
Right. Well, this is.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm trying to track her.
I'm not letting Lily go away with all those things.
Yep.
No, that's seems like a bad idea.
Do you have my back?
I think I have a general idea where he's at. I'm going to attempt to distract them and then attack the ones that I don't distract, and then we'll focus on the ones that we distract. Got it?
Damn it. This is...
Because I don't like what they're doing.
I have no idea what's happening.
I don't like the fact they're following them.
We're just we're all walking. Do we see the group at all?
You guys are aware that they're over there, but the enemies.
I'll put up a thumbs up, like I'm good.
Yeah, that's a signal to attack.
No, it's not.
You guys hear everything they're saying. It's
Yeah,
in common.
which
right now.
it's like
So we know Kurt's being an idiot.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
are walking to the Mushroom King, which I'm actually doing a pretty good job at finding this guy, I feel like.
Yeah, you kind of know the direction he went off in. So, are the three of you, technically four, surprise rounding this group of mushrooms and the alpha?
I was going to, but apparently this.
Not you. You're not the one doing it. It's the other three that are hidden right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
I look at
/4.
look
John.
at Bernie and Miriam. I vote yes, you too.
Not letting them go away with Lily.
Yes. I cast a Sight Read.
And we're going to jump into combat next
Oh,
week.
fuck's sake.
Ah, this is going to be fun.
I was just about to like flip a coin for it.
2 outvote you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and when we come back next week, y'all are going to surprise, motherfucker, all of these creatures. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a good time. We'll see you again
I've never
next week.
wanted fireball so much in my life.
I mean, why do you think?